Welcome to Tackle Fanatics TV, and in this episode of TFTV you get a chance to check out the team tribal tactics, choosing the right lines with Dave Fuidge.
Then there's a tactician, Dave Fuidge, or Vicky Pollard as he's known in Bristol. He knows everything about any single rig, he eats Rice Krispies and he thinks that garden peas talk to him. That is why he's the tactician.
My name's Dave Fuidge, I'm from Bristol and I'm a project manager. I've been around the game for quite a long time. I've caught lots and lots of fish and now I really like fishing for big fish. I'm very technically minded because I like to play about with rigs, I like testing things. I'm always trying to come up with better ways of hooking the fish. I try to do my own thing all the time and I think if you can catch fish by doing your own thing, I think you get self-satisfaction out of it. Right, I've got a good fish on at the moment. It's still about 40-50 yards out. I had it about 20 minutes ago. I'm on the line I'm using, which is aerofluorocarbon in 15 pound 0.35. Had the fish on a white chocolate pop-up. I'm using this line because the water at the moment is crystal clear. And I'm not fishing that far out, I'm only fishing about 75, 80 yards out. And fluorocarbon, as you know, is pretty invisible in the water. But the fish has just gone through a weed bed. I can feel the line grating on the rod. It's turned its head, I can feel it. I know the fish is still on there. I can feel the rod top knocking and just feel the power of the fish. Still taking a little bit of line off the clutch. Because of the line I'm using, it's fluorocarbon. When it does go in a weed bed, there's no stretch in the line, so you've still got direct contact with the fish. Oh, he's kicking now. That should be clear, that weed now. I'm trying to get the fish up. Whoa, that's been a nightmare, that's been a proper fight. But I think now it's past the weed beds and it's not too far from the net. Just go nice and steady, nice loose clutch. And let the fish tire itself out now close in. Once it takes that first gulp of air, then hopefully that's game over. Should be all over now. The fish is on top, just nice and steady. In the net, yes. Happy days. Well, that one's in the net. That was an epic battle. Fish fought really, really hard. And it just goes to show what you can do. If you've got the right piece of kit, well-balanced kit, the right line, you can get fish at the snags, at the weed. It's not too much of an issue. There you go. 41 pounds 12. Beautiful, stunning fish. Fought really, really hard. One of the hardest battles I've had in a long time carp fishing. There was a few hairy moments in there. Fish got caught up in the weed a few times. But because of the equipment I was using, I was managed to get the fish in safely without any problems. So what I'd like to do is go through with you a range of the Shimano lines, and then you can make your own mind up to see what you actually use. The first line I'd like to talk to you about is the Air Specimen line. This is a very, very strong line. It's got a medium stretch on it, very, very good knot strength. It's bulletproof, bomb-proof. You can put this onto any reel and fish at any time and anywhere. Right, the next line I want to talk to you about is the tribal carp. As you can see, it's a great olive colour. It's fantastic for fishing clear waters with weed. The line will virtually disappear. It's a very, very tough line, got great abrasive resistance. And as you can see, the line is very, very supple. So it will just fly off your spool when you want to cast a long way. Right, so the next line I want to talk about is the Technium. This is our top of range line. This is the Technium Invisitech. As you can see, the line is actually a translucent colour. This makes it virtually invisible in any type of water. The line is very, very tough, very strong, got a great knot strength on it. It's also only got about 12% stretch, which means you can cast this a long way and you've still got a very, very good bite indication. As you can see, it's a very, very supple line. And it's also something else which is unique about the line. It has a UV coating on the outside, which stops the sun from deteriorating the line as fast. Also in the range is the Technium Tournament. I've used this line for donkey's years myself. I find the low stretch in this line, exactly the same as the Invisitech, is just great for bite indication, great for playing the fish. This line also, like the Invisitech, sinks like a brick. It's got great knot strength in it. Again, it's fantastic for long range fishing. Most of my fishing over the recent years has been long range, and that's why I use this line. I've got total 100% faith in this line, and I can honestly say now this line has never let me down to this day. The last line I want to talk to you about is the fluorocarbon. As you can see, I had a fish on it just now, got me out of trouble, managed to get the fish through the weed without any issues whatsoever. We all know that fluorocarbon sinks like a brick. Our fluorocarbon is very thin for its break and strain, very, very supple and nice and easy to cast. Without a doubt, this is the best fluorocarbon I've ever used over the years. We're just about coming to the end of the bite time in the morning, and now the middle rod's ripped off again, same spot. Just after I just spotted about 6 spodfuls out. I had a couple of bleeps while I was putting the spod on there. I do that quite often. It's like a dinner bell to the fish. The fish feels good, it's taken a lot of line, but you never know until we actually get the fish in. Yeah, I'm going to have to carry on trying to get out. The fish is trying to get round the corner, and I've got gravel close in. I don't want to shave the line on the gravel. When you're moving, when you're walking, we'll try and keep a straight line on the fish. Try and keep the line tight. Just remember the fluorocarbon I'm using hasn't got that much stretch in it. Yes! This one was caught over a bed of crushed and chopped tiger nut boilies with a little white source fluoro pop-up. Beautiful colours. £33.
You've been tuned in to TFTV. Tackle Fanatics are a premium Shimano stockist and offer a massive range of products at the best prices in the UK. We also stock a vast selection of bait and tackle from all the leading manufacturers. To view our range, log on to www.tacklefanatics.co.uk. Remember, Tackle Fanatics offer finance to make your tackle purchase more affordable. Tight lines and wet nets, remember at TFTV.